In today's world, word of mouth can be one of the most powerful tools for growing or destroying a brand. But it's not the old school word of mouth anymore. It's the voices of influencers on social media platforms, YouTube, and other digital spaces that have more influence than ever before. These influencers, with their massive followings and personal connections with their audience, have the ability to either build up or tear down your brand in an instant. Today, we're diving into how some influencers like Keith Lee, MKBHD, Moist Critical, and Angry Joe are making or breaking brands with their honest opinions. Let's break it down and see why they hold so much power and why traditional reviews might just be on their way out. Let's kick things off with Keith Lee, the man who's known for his food reviews that can either save or sink a restaurant in the blink of an eye. Keith has been the hero for a lot of small restaurants, giving them a shout out and instantly bringing in a flood of new customers. But here's the catch. His reviews aren't all sunshine and rainbows. If a restaurant is bad, Keith won't hold back. He'll let his followers know, and suddenly that restaurant could go from being the next big thing to struggling to keep its doors open. Just take a look at how Keith helped turn a struggling restaurant around. One solid review, and that place went from almost closing down to having a line down the street. That's power. But if you slip up and get a bad review, well, it's like the kiss of death for your brand. Next up, we've got MKBHD, Marques Brownlee. Now, if you're in the tech world, MKBHD is basically royalty. When he reviews gadgets like phones, laptops, or cameras, you better believe people are paying attention. And here's the thing, a glowing review from him can lead to a massive spike in sales. But if he doesn't like something, oof, companies might as well start packing up. His opinion holds so much weight that tech brands live and die by his reviews. If Marques gives you a thumbs up, you're in good shape. If he gives you a thumbs down, brace for impact. It's that simple. One bad review from MKBHD can cause a tech company to lose millions. That's how big his influence is. Now let's talk about Moist Critical. If you haven't seen his reviews yet, you're missing out. Charles, aka Moist, is known for reviewing everything. Games, movies, you name it. But what makes him unique is how he can take a bad movie or game and turn it into something you just have to watch or play. When Charles rips into a movie for being awful, there's this strange thing that happens. People still want to watch it. Why? Because his humor and the way he breaks down why it's so bad makes it a fun experience in itself. It's almost like he's giving the movie a second life, making it so bad it's good.
And guess what? His reviews can turn a bad movie into a viral moment. People watch it just to see if it's really as bad as he says. That's the power of a unique, entertaining influencer. Let's not forget about Angry Joe, the gaming reviewer who holds nothing back. If a game is a disappointment or doesn't meet the fans' expectations, Angry Joe will let everyone know. And when he's upset, you better believe the gaming community is upset too. Joe's reviews have the power to destroy a game's reputation. If he calls it out for being incomplete, buggy, or just plain bad, the developers better listen. Fans trust Joe. And if a game fails to meet the mark, it's gonna get called out hard. He doesn't hold punches, and that's exactly what his audience loves about him. In the gaming world, Angry Joe is like the sheriff. If you mess up, he'll be the first to call you out. Now let's talk about traditional media outlets. Websites like IGN, IMDb, and other so-called professional review platforms used to be the go-to for many consumers. But these days, not so much. Why? Because they've lost their credibility. Over the years, there have been more and more accusations of these outlets going easy on brands or even flat out lying in their reviews to protect ad dollars. Consumers have started noticing this, and it's led to a massive loss of trust. People now turn to influencers for their opinions because they know they're going to get an honest review. Whether it's MKBHD giving you the lowdown on the latest phone, or Keith Lee calling out a bad meal, influencers are seen as more trustworthy than traditional outlets. And that's a huge reason why word of mouth, the kind you get from these influencers, is far more powerful than any big budget marketing campaign. Here's the truth, a marketing campaign is only as good as your product. If you have a bad product, no amount of marketing dollars will save you in the long run. Word of mouth will eventually catch up to you, and negative reviews will start piling up. You can't escape that. But when you focus on creating a great product that people genuinely love, the word of mouth takes care of itself. Positive reviews will roll in, and people will start spreading the word for you. That's when a marketing campaign really starts to work, because it's built on a solid foundation of trust and quality. So what does this all mean? It means that your brand needs to prioritize the consumer, deliver an amazing product, listen to your audience, and build trust. That's the formula for success in today's market. And that's where Ringo Media comes in. At Ringo Media, we don't just do marketing for the sake of it. We create tailored strategies that focus on real growth. We take the time to understand your audience, your brand, and your goals, and then craft a marketing plan that actually works.
We believe in word of mouth, and we know how to make it work for your brand. We help you connect with the right audience, build relationships, and create a genuine buzz that leads to long-term success. We don't just want you to get noticed, we want you to grow, thrive, and make an impact that lasts. So remember, in the world of marketing today, influencers have the power to make or break your brand. Word of mouth is more powerful than ever, and if you focus on delivering a great product and building trust with your audience, you'll be on your way to success. Let us help you make that happen. At Ringo Media, we're not just here to market, we're here to grow your brand for the long haul.